Patty. I'm the Director of Advanced Studies and Gifted Learners. And Avid, Advancement via Individual Determination, has been a program that we've been running in Collier County. Golden Gate High School students are here to kind of share their excitement of the opportunity that they've had to promote their own personal success as students. And I'm here to share and introduce President and CEO of Junior Achievement, who have been a wonderful partner for our students. Very supportive. This is where we become a village, where the community works closely together. So it's my pleasure to introduce Ann Frazier.
Well, the students behind me is really what it's all about today. We're about inspiring and preparing our young people to succeed in that global economy. And now more than ever, we need programs like Avid and we need programs like Junior Achievement that bring positive adult role models into the classroom to teach them real-world life experiences, teach them about financial literacy, teach them how to own their economic freedom. And we just love working with our partners here at Golden Gate. We appreciate State Farm for their support of our programs. And to tell you a little bit more, I'd like to introduce our Avid teacher with us today, Greg Anderson.
Thank you very much, Ann. And like she said, it's all about the students. And what I love about the JA curriculum, it really supplements what we do in Avid just perfectly. It's a perfect match. We stress the college, we stress the work ethic, we stress that there are no like free lunches. You know, you have to get to work and you have to earn, but you can get to where you want to be with hard work. And then when JA is able to come in and talk about the different types of careers, then the next year it's about the ethics, and then the junior year, which is great, is a real life job shadow that they get to go and see what goes on the real world. And it's a perfect opportunity to maybe confirm what they think they might want to go into, or a reality of like, I might want to go on a different path. And then the great curriculum for the seniors that are about to go to college is the real world econ curriculum. And it just matches up perfectly what we do in our Avid classroom. And so for the partnership between JA and Avid, I think is just a perfect partnership, and we're so thankful for that.
So I think at this time we would like to invite some of our Avid students to share a little bit about the Avid and Junior Achievement and what it's meant to her.
Okay, so this is Haley Calhoun. I'll give you a quick introduction. Haley is a junior. She's been in Avid for 3 years. I'm probably taking some of the stuff she was going to talk about. But through JA, she learned about the Avid CEO Academy at FGCU in the summer, and I'll let her go from there.
Basically, I got into Avid my freshman year, and at first I didn't really go all into the program, and then eventually I started doing the TRFs, and actually once we got into those harder courses, it became very useful. I've learned how to take notes correctly, study correctly, and it's basically helping me prepare me for college very effectively. Through Avid, I got introduced to the JA program. We have volunteers come in and talk to us about business plans and learning different stuff about the economy, and through that I got introduced to the CEO Academy over the summer at FGCU. At that program, basically we had to create a business plan, work with different peers from different schools in the county, and that was a very learning experience. My group, we created a hands-free lawn mower, and my part was we learned how to create the actual outline and learn how to copyright it and go through the production line and learn the actual financials of a business plan, and not necessarily I just want to invent this. Through that, my team ended up winning. The 5 of us won the $1,000 scholarships, and we spoke at the JA Hall of Fame. And I've just met a lot of great people throughout the experience, and it's been very effective on my student environment.
Great, thank you, Anna.
If that's okay.
All right, yeah.
Arkeem? This is Arkeem Lalaman. He's one of my basketball players, and so he's one of my sort of go-to speakers, and he's just going to, he just walked in the door. This isn't rehearsed. He had no idea he was going to do this, but that's why I put him on the spot. So just talk about junior achievement and Avid a little bit.
Well, first off, I came into high school and I was really slacking and I didn't really have a good view on life and what I really wanted to do. And so I realized that the Avid program would help me to focus and just really find my goals that I want to achieve. And that's what it did for me. And then I didn't even expect JA to help me out as much as it did, because it gave me an insight on the world and how I just want to prosper in life and maybe even run my own business. And it's a really cool thing to see how it would work to just not only own a company, but to help kids out and run like a corporation like this and come to talk to kids, and so that other kids can know, and so the future generation can do their things like as I have. And so I think it was just a great thing overall, because I didn't really have a direction in life which I wanted to go, and this whole class and this program is what changed me, and it's what will make my future that much brighter. And so I really prospered from this.
At this time, we have one more thing. We'd like to ask our friends at State Farm if they'd like to say a few words and share anything with us today.
Thank you. My name is Jose Soto. I'm with State Farm Insurance, and I've brought 3 of our local agents, Ralph McNibbins, Julie Riddicks, Javed Kapadia, and Javed actually brought one of his team members, which is a graduate from Golden Gate High School. Now she's working for one of our agents. So this to give you an idea, a lot of careers available. A lot of folks don't know the careers available within State Farm. And this is one of the paths that this particular individual decided to go through, and is very successfully working with our agent. We at State Farm, we support junior achievement not only locally here in Southwest Florida, but also throughout the nation, because we know the great work that junior achievement does in a lot of our communities, especially as it relates to financial literacy. We're supporting 6 chapters throughout the state of Florida for junior achievement, and nationwide we support a lot of the other chapters. I'm really glad to hear about a lot of things that Avid is doing. I sit in this grant committee and I review a lot of grant applications, and I read all the great work, but it's one thing when you read it on an application form and then you actually see the students tell you their story on what they're getting out of it. And I am so proud that we at State Farm are able to support this program through junior achievement. And before I announce the special award that we're giving junior achievement to continue this program, you guys lit up a light bulb in my head as you were speaking, both of the 2 students, because you were discussing about all kinds of projects that you guys do with the Business Academy. You created, like the young lady was talking about creating that lawnmower. Okay. I want you guys have great memories here? Okay. You love to go on the internet and websites and all this stuff? Remember the following website I'm going to give you, and then feel free to get a hold of your teacher, and then we can talk about it later. StateFarmYAB.com. StateFarmYAB.com. I mention that because in about a month or so, we're going to open up a grant program in which we're going to encourage students in communities like yourselves here in high schools and middle schools, etc., to create very unique projects that involve putting into practice what they're learning in the classroom. And these are very substantial grants, ranging from $25,000 to as much as $100,000 that the school may be able to create. So when the students said about creating that lawnmower through the business project and business plan, those kind of initiatives you can present to and work with your school to submit that. So I want to kind of throw that in before I forgot. I'll share that with the folks in JA, and feel free, you guys will get that from me. I'll give you my business cards before the end of the day. Well, again, getting back to JA and the school, we're very proud. I want to bring our agents, because we have a check here to present. Julie, Ralph, and Javed. No, come on here. Rick, if you want to bring the check.
Yeah, we'll take it.
That would be nice. We have a check for $10,000 that we're presenting to junior achievers.
Thank you. Yes. Tell us who to look at.
Probably over there.
This is awesome. Thank you. And hey, guys, this is all about. This is
Yeah,
all
it's
for
all
you.
about
Go ahead.
It's all for you. Great job.
Literally.
It's for you, though. We're giving it back to you.
We're the two students that spoke again. Can you guys stand up?
Haley.
I want to take a picture of you guys holding the check off with our agents. Agents, from agents, guys, can you go? You guys take one of them. I made enough pictures.
Change the name on that really quick.
Go ahead. I mean, a lot of pictures are in.
Just walk away with it.
And then the teachers afterwards. Now, teachers, can you do the same thing with the students? You guys can take a picture. Agents, Travis, staying there with the teachers.
Yeah, bro, I was like,